I don't know, I'm trying to find out. What kind of protest are we having here, fellas? What kind of protest are you having?
Yeah, so what we're doing is we are protesting, and our coach is doing a prayer rally against this store right here. It's called Firstamendment.
Okay.
And basically, as you can see, kind of by the side, it's a Christian shop. We are all Christians here, some of us Catholics, some of us Protestants, but we are praying because this store right here is often hosts a lot of events which goes contrary to our values as Christians. And so they hold a lot of satanic things, pride things, a lot of occult things at their venue. And as a source of spiritual darkness, we want to be the counter to that. We want to be spiritual light. And so we're here to not just protest against this, but also make the community aware of what's going on, and also pray and fight the spiritual war so that hopefully our enemies can be converted and that the evil can be driven out of our community, and whoever owns this can also be converted and turn a new leaf. That's why we're here.
Okay, okay. I'm just here to document some stuff, trying to figure out what's going on.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
What's going on? Who's the leader of this little group over here?
That would be me.
You look like the leader.
Can I help you?
Wow, for someone who's coming over to document, you sure a little defensive about your
I
cause.
just want to make sure that we're all safe.
Well, of course we're all safe. I'm just a guy with a camera.
Okay.
God, I've never seen anybody on I thought it was supposed to be a peaceful protest.
What do you mean?
Well, see, come up a little defensive. I literally
This is
just...
her property. Their property. They have every right to do that.
I'm on the sidewalk. No, it's not her property.
Okay.
So I'm
You're
here to
still running your
document.
head.
I'm trying to exercise my First Amendment, so why are y'all getting defensive about exercising your First Amendment?
Well, first and foremost, being guarded does not mean...
Yeah, you being defensive. You know, I just came over to ask what was going on because I was told there was a protest going on. Then I get up here, and then I got two sides. I got two sides of a story. Well, you keep cutting me off. I said there were two sides of this story,
You asked me a question.
and I came across the street to find out. And the first thing I got was him starting to approach me, which is fine. I understand you had your slight guard up for a second, but when I asked what's going on, you got really defensive. Just because
How can I help you? It's not defensive. I want to
it was the way you were. I just wanted to ask what was going on.
In our speech, that sounds familiar.
You came from across the street where the...
So does that mean because I come from on the wrong side of the tracks?
Can I finish talking?
Well, you're already throwing accusations by saying I came from over there.
Accusing you of anything. All I said
Maybe
was,
that side does have it right.
Okay, well then you can go somewhere else.
No, I don't. I'm on the sidewalk just like
The
you are.
cops already came here and said they have to stay over there.
And I'm
So
not
if you're
part of that
siding with
group.
them, then you can go over there.
I'm not part of that group. It's free exercise.
Can I finish talking real quick?
Hold on.
I am not mad that you are here. I asked you, how can I help you? Because I did not know why you were coming over here. Because all I saw was you coming from where the antagonizers are. If you are just here to film, then that is fine.
I just came
But
to...
you must stay on the public sidewalk.
I understand
and
that.
And you are perfectly within
I
your
already
right.
said that.
Well, you
You know,
didn't let me finish talking and assumed I was entitled antagonizing you. So I am just clarifying, and you are more within your rights.
Just
to
because
be
I
right
walked
here.
over there doesn't mean that I'm over here to antagonize you. So I don't know why you put that guard up. I mean, I have I have a lot of people on YouTube. You know what? I'll let you speak, and then now you keep cutting me off. That's really irritating.
I stopped talking when you did. Go ahead.
That is really irritating. How are you supposed to get your word across if you can't have a conversation? That's where we converse, not one-sided.
Can you get more direct? We got
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm not talking. I'm talking to this young lady. Okay. So I'm having a conversation. Well, then you should.
what do you want?
Okay. Well, you don't look good on the internet because you are live. Can you explain it? I really just came over here to find out what was going on because I got one side.
Are you some sort
No,
of...
I'm on a public sidewalk. Well, no, you're talking about me.
Are you on some sort of...
There you go. Free speech. I like it.
Are you part of some sort of...
Express yourself.
organization or, like, channel or something?
I am part of a channel, but I'm not about First Amendment protected activities. That's why I'm out here to record and document. Their religion, they might be protesting against you, and that's what I came over here to find out because he gave me the word of religion and about what you guys are doing. But again, that's one-sided.
Okay.
I wanted to come over here and find out about
Would you
what.
like me to clarify where...
Absolutely, if we can have a peaceful conversation, that'd be great.
Essentially, these groups of people have been harassing me in my store for a very long time based on inaccurate assumptions. Basically conflating the concept of foreign children versus kid-friendly when it comes to things like a pride fair. To clarify, my kid-friendly pride fair, it means that there is no sexual activity, there's no sexual language, imagery, or the like.
I still hear you going.
That's essentially what they're mad about, I guess, which is odd to me, but okay. They've basically just been on a tirade because of that, and the fact that this is a metaphysical store. We are not part of their religion, although I do have plenty of Catholics and Christians who are very kind and normal, gentle, run-of-the-mill people who shop at my store. This is a place for all human beings, as long as they're not doing this bigoted crap. So that's essentially where we're at, and we have ignored them, we have been diplomatic, and all sorts of stuff. So now we're just kind of done, and this is where we're at. And that's essentially all that's going on.
And like I said, I'm not against anybody. I'm just a neutral party recording and documenting what's going on because I live right down the road. I was told there was a protest, but I wasn't told any other details. And when I get here, because I'm on this side of the road, I see this. So of course I'm going to gather whatever's closest to me. And I got the little guy over there's input and figured I would come over here and talk to whoever was on the store because he said something about the store. So I wanted to make sure that.
That's essentially it. I don't know how we ventured into making it a Trump thing now, but okay.
That's what a lot of people make it about.
That's real weird. So I guess that just furthers my point that this is a cult.
You know, I'm for the 1A, I'm for the 2A, and I served in the military, and freedom of expression, freedom of speech, I'm all for that.
That's why I'm here.
You know, that's why I was like getting a little, I'm like, whoa, I just walked across the street. Well, and I didn't get that side of the story yet. No one ever told me how long anybody's been here, how long this is going on, or what's going on. I was just told there was a protest, and when I walk up, I got people on both sides, and come to find out, there's two separate protests. A friend that lives on the north side.
We are essentially Catholic.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm all for that. I'm all for speech.
These are adults exercising their freedom of religion.
And because I'm not a big religious person, my thought was to stand over here more, so that way I'm not being preached at the whole time, because I'm sure that was going to end up starting.
Well, I tried to tell them what their Bible says because I know it back and forth because I used to be a Christian too, and they would not listen. They did not want it. They couldn't defend it, and so they wouldn't listen to me. They can't defend their own.
And like I said, I'm just about exercising rights, and that's all I'm doing. And I got a YouTube channel that got over 10,000 subscribers, and I've got at least 37 people in here watching right now.
What was your channel called?
BZ Watchdog. I'm more about police and government accountability.
Oh, damn.
But
You should have been here earlier.
Shit, there were cops everywhere.
like I said, I only got the caller text about 20, 30 minutes ago.
They were pretty cool, the cops. I hate cops, but they were
On Instagram, stuff like that?
I'm on YouTube, and I'm just getting my TikTok and Facebook going.
All right, cool. We will follow your account, and we'll let you know the next time these jackrabbits come out here.
Because, you know, if cops are showing up, I want to make sure they're respecting everybody's rights.
They were, believe it or not, they were 90% good.
And the reason I was trying to find out who was organizing, because someone told, over there on that side, told me it was, well, no, what I'm saying is someone told me this side, it was the store owner that they were, that's why I figured whoever was out here owned the store. Yeah, I'm not for or against anybody, but if I had to stand on one side or another, I'd rather stand on this side.
I appreciate that.
Well, Mom always told me, if you wanted to be who you wanted to be, then be who you are. And I've got family members that, you know, are not straight and, you know, have other LGBTQ qualities. I don't want to put out too much because I'm live right now, but and I support who they are because they're my family. I don't have a problem with anybody.
Like I said, man, that's why we're out here. It's to counter this level of bullshit that they keep bringing out here.
Whether I believe in it or not, for myself, I believe other people have the right to express themselves. So
I'm non-religious, but
I'm the same way.
I'm here to ensure everyone's right to practice what they want.
Okay, so guys who are following, this was not planned. I got a call about 30 minutes ago that there was a protest down the road from me. I get out here, there's two protests, one countering the other. So that's what's going on. One is bringing Trump and religion into it. The other one is about trans quality. I'm going to call it that.
We'll call it religious freedom. Religious freedom and the freedom to love what you love.
I call it trans quality. I kind of like that word. Something I just came up with. Or trans equality. I mean, I could probably get creative all day long.
I dig it. What's really ironic too is what Carlos in the blue over there in that jacket. He's actually former trans.
But yet he's protesting that side, huh? He can fire off a round. That'll spark it. So this is this side over here, guys, and right across the street.
Yeah, it was not intended for you. Sorry for that.
And what I may do is catch a squad over there in the shade and aim the camera this way so I'm out of the sun here.
You are 100% allowed to do that. I'll go get you another bottle of water if you'd like.
I got a cold one right now, so I got this one here. But if I'm out and I need something, then I'll come and get you.
I brought 2 cases of water.
Appreciate that.
I bought this morning just for
See, like I said, I'm just out here to excite my right press and gather some content, news purposes, reason that not.
Well, I'm not taking my pants off for content today.
That would get me demonetized. But they have a camera on their side. Might as well have a camera on this side. Who's that up on the top of the hill there?
I'm not too sure.
Oh, I think that's the guy that called me, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm gonna go pop in the shade a little bit. Popping in the shade next to you. It's a little cooler. I'm trying to cut some of this wind out too. How long ago were the cops here? So it must have been when I got the call to come out here. All right, for those of you guys who are tuning in, we've got a protest across the street, and on this side of Mon is a counter protest. One is straight religion and anti-transgender and trans quality and trans community. And this business over here on this side is all for it. So they're counter protesting. So it is windy out here, guys. We do have traffic going by, and I was told that the police were out here about 30 minutes ago to make sure that everything was good. He's based. That's funny, buddy. Yep, I'm just out here documenting it, guys. I'm out here in the shade, man. I picked the shady side of, well, you can say I picked sides. I just believe that you should be able to exercise all your rights. Plus, I'm in the shade where it's cooler. So I'm not taking sides, I'm just documenting. Uh-oh. This is not good. Okay, guys. And this is why I'm here. Okay, they may just be going home or something. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. But we will document it. So she's pulling out her camera, documenting her First Amendment, exercising her First Amendment right. Probably taking plate numbers just to be on the safe side.
I pray that you can stop thinking about the words that I said. I pray that you carry them in your heart and your brain. I pray that you see yourself for who you are and you choose to change.
I planned on going live later for other reasons, folks, but this was a good reason to hot-foot it down the road, hot and foot, believe it or not. So those of you who tuned in and I was out of breath, it's because I was hot-footing my rear end down the street, trying to get out here and make sure I didn't miss anything. Looks like we got another police unit coming by. Another unit right there. So the police are allowing everyone to freely exercise their rights. Not harassing anybody, driving by and still checking on the situation. Let me zoom in on the exit across the street here. So get a little publicity out here, and these folks look like they're packing it up across the street. What's going on, guys? Thank you for coming in. If you're just joining, there was a protest. This side is the counter side. I've been here about 21 minutes. The other side, we I guess have literally packed it up. I don't know how much longer this side's gonna hang tight here. It is windy and breezy. It's got a cool breeze. I think it's about 70 degrees outside. Yep, camera showed up. I got some answers, came across the street. The business owner over here was a little defensive because I came from across the street thinking that I was part of that group. You know, I'm just here to document. I picked the shadiest spot I could find. How long were they out here to begin with? Oh, so they had already had it planned, or you guys found out about it, or? Well, do you know who it was that posted that from the city of Fort Worth? Kelly who?
N-E-I-V-E-R-T.
Okay.
She's the person who started the Texas.
Is that a city councilman or something?
No,
or?
she's just a random. She has the reputation. If you Google her name, it comes up as the most hated student in UNT.
I just know that we have some city councilmen that are against a few things that we're working on. I can't really go more into it.
You're in charge. This entire government is
Oh, I know. City of Fort Worth. Well, you're talking about county. I'm talking about city councilmen. I'm talking about the county commissioners, city and county. Well, how about Charlie? That's another one. Councilman Charlie Luderheiser. I don't know. I call him Loserheiser. Yeah, I just don't. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It's like Louis Dorf or something crazy like that. But he's all pro police, anti homeless, and everything else. Well, they're trying to. I know they just proposed on the north side. They're trying to take over Keller ISD and move the. They're just trying to grab more funds if they can.
Well, they're trying to.
Yeah.
They're actually trying.
Yep.
They're trying to
Driving
split.
out, libertifying the shit out of places.
They're trying to split the district into the east and west side of 377. The west side of 377 has more schools and more students, but they want to take funding away from them and divert it to the city, which is more affluent and doesn't need the money.
Yeah, I wish I'd have known about this sooner, so I could have gotten out of here sooner. It just sucks. I've only got about 25 minutes of content here because it took me about 50.
If you get on her Twitter or whatever the hell you call it now, she's trashing me all up and down that thing.
Yeah.
Well, and that really.
Her and the new
She was here last time for 10 minutes and
literally came here for 13 minutes with 42 seconds. I timed it.
So now.
There's literally nothing going on then. She picked a random day today to do this. I don't even open the line and they started this shit again. Doesn't even make sense.
So my question is, I didn't really hear much of what was going on between the traffic and everybody screaming. So what kind of business do you have here that you own?
Metaphysical shop and a
What I mean, I don't know what that is.
spiritual store. So
Okay.
Carrying stuff for people that are not adhering to traditional, like Abrahamic religions.
Okay.
So people meditate, things like that.
I got you. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's still a form of religion.
Exactly. There's people who don't affiliate with religion. I can even have people who are Christians and Catholics who shop here.
I mean, it just sounds to me like they're trying to make it just like they're having a problem over in the Gaza Strip. It's always a holy war about people.
Basically, and they've got another thing coming that they think that people sign so that they can shut the door.
But that's the thing about her ability to purchase here. The people she runs with are violent facts. If not in thought, but also even if they're positive in the practice.
Yeah.
So like a threat on your store at any hours or standing hours is an invitation for someone that was going to Texuma
Yeah,
to come
there's-
and commit acts.
Let
Do you-
me show you a lovely photo.
Do you have exterior cameras?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I have a lot of them.
Well, and I saw her get license plate pictures, which was a smart thing.
I have
So
a whole bunch of cameras that have a bunch of different
Well, they didn't have a front license plate. That's how I walked into the back.
yeah, no, I saw that. I was calling it out that you were getting. I didn't know what you were doing at first, but then when I saw you take out your camera, I knew what you were doing.
I had thought it came on earlier, and I was just going to say it, but I had turned it off at some point. I hate dealing with this thing. It's something else, and I have to plug it in my computer on my phone.
No, like I said, I got a call that you guys were up here. I didn't. Like I said, I was asking questions like, how long they've been up there? Are the cops up there? What are they protesting about? Didn't get an answer back. So I didn't even put tennis shoes on. I put my flip flops on and ran out the door.
I'm like,
I mean, I didn't even grab my body camera. I just grabbed what I could and.
We're sorry.
Well, I mean, like I said, somebody with a tripod coming over, just nonchalant. Well, like I said, I can't twist nothing. It's all live. It's live streamed right now. So,
What service?
what's that?
What service?
YouTube.
Okay.
I've got over 10,000 subs, but somebody else in the community on this side of town is the one that told me that what was going on. And I do collab with other people that have, over 100,000 subs and things like that. It's just, like I said, this was a last minute hurry up. It's right down the road from you. And I mean, I just put on the flip flops. Oh, I wish I would have been here when the cops were here. Were they over here on this side to begin with? Well, I know with a permit, there's certain restrictions on certain things, but
Yeah, I gotta tell you something real quick. I didn't realize you were farmers.
Yeah.
Y'all are the only media I respect. I don't talk to people anymore because they always identify for they know we need to get visibility and then they make shit.
oh, see, I thought she was part of you. I didn't even realize she was pressed too.
Was
Was it back in like April?
Well, like I said, I was told it was a protest. I had no idea, and because I was on that side first,
No, I covered that.
I wanted to get that side before I came over here. I figured they were protesting you guys when I kind of came up to figure out what the hell was going on. But I didn't have any info other than you guys were out here, and that was it. I was told the location. In fact, they told me the location was the grocery store. So when I came up, no, someone had texted me in the area.
Yeah.
These people
What's that?
dox people.
Oh yeah.
And he said,
No,
oh, let
no.
me erase all the photos.
I mean, everybody's my buddy, of course, but
She let me watch him delete.
Yeah.
like I said, I'm non-biased. I mean, but I do believe in supporting and exercising rights, no matter how uncomfortable they make people feel. I make people uncomfortable every time I put a video out.
So if you're a subscriber or a reader, you have to.
Well, I just go stand in front of a business and film, or a bank, or a smoke shop, and you know, people get uncomfortable about the camera, call the cops, and then I deal with the cops. And they either respect my rights or don't respect my rights. But I can't.
Cops here definitely failed to do their job. There was a guy with the flagpole, and he was like, making threatening movements towards two of the
Yeah.
people here.
Well, that's technically assault.
Right. I screamed that at him and told him to do his job, and he left.
You know, it's supposed to be a peaceful protest, not an antagonistic, because then it's no longer peaceful, and then it's against the law.
But the police made sure to come over and tell me to be peaceful.
Yeah. Oh, that's what. See, I wish I would have been here. I would have gone ballistic all on their ass.
I'm not asking for your name, but it's okay.
I kind of did. I yelled multiple times, like,
Your job.
Well, they're not being peaceful. It's no longer a protest. It's inciting violence. Go do your job. That's kind of something I would have said, but.
They said all of gay people should be lined up and shot and tacked to death. They were in hers, and they first kicked it out, and then put it in court. I said, I'm pretty sure mine was for 8 months. I got them out there, and
Appreciate that, Dave. Oh, now read the comments coming across. So this one right here is exercising her First Amendment. She's part of the press. She's out here covering it as well. All right, guys, I'm gonna go over here and try to hear what's going on over here. You don't mind if I walk over here and capture a little bit more of what you're doing, right? Or, said I'm just trying to capture the conversation. It's windy as hell. I got to get as close as I can.
You made the posters too with scripture and just with
Looking at your badge, Fort Worth Report. Newspaper? Okay. It always helps when I can connect about certain things to somebody that probably has a bigger outreach than I have. There's some things going on with Fort Worth City Council. I'm sure you know about the county stuff already. And you know about Carolina and Fort Worth, right?
What?
CFW Carolina. She's the one that got slammed by that Fort Worth officer back in June. Yeah, I run with her a lot. So she's always on city council and county commissioner. So there's some stuff we're working on behind the scenes, but
Who are you with? Do you have a blog?
I have a YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Right now, it's just live streaming over here on YouTube because, like I said, I didn't have no idea what was going on. I just ran down here, grabbed the tripod, grabbed the camera, the battery pack, the board.
So do you just talk about protests or what?
I'm pretty much a First Amendment auditor. So anything First Amendment, I'm a cover. Anytime that I think the police are definitely going to show up, I'm going to try to be there. I guess I missed them by about 30 minutes. So. If I'd have known about this sooner, I would have been down here sooner. I live right just down the road. So.
Okay.
I put the flip-flops on and hot-footed it down here. But this is something to cover later, especially with this business right here. Yeah, I thought you were part of the group sitting down in the shade. You're just doing like me, just trying to get a shady spot and film.
Yep.
How long were you here before I got here?
I think it was about noon.
It's a safe place.
So you're here with Wild.
Yeah, I think that's kind of
Don't have sexually explicit content. Nobody's walking.
You got any footage of that?
So like,
I'm just taking stills, like I'm not videoing.
from their own heritage, like corn dolly making, stuff like that.
When I initially came on this side, I thought I was gonna get in a fight just for holding the camera. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
So when you get angry, do you always show your ass, or is that just a common thing?
He's stretching my
You like my response to your finger, right? You like that?
I got it because it's just like even like don't give them interviews. Like don't like they have a platform that they've curated for themselves already. Like I think there's way cooler things to do. Get in print that so so it's in like a historic context. Like I think we have and reporting the truth doesn't always look like posing both sides.
But you see how that how I got judged right off the bat from just coming. I mean,
But you got an opportunity to show your true colors as well. So like we can hold people in conflict and like I can tell you now, even though you have doesn't mean that like your perception of you is that.
that's why you flip me off. It's a way to express yourself.
Exactly.
I wasn't angry at it. I flip off cops all the time. So
And like I think also too, like with like having a camera and being able to dictate what you document, you can end up being a cop. Like you can end up being a cop posting the wrong story and like expanding literature that is fascist or like cool on like oh see even this liberal media person reported must matter.
well, honks are a good thing. I mean, they may not even know what you're protesting, but they support it. This guy's over here exercising his Second Amendment. I guess he got pretty full attention over here before I got here. Are you gonna post it on your community post or your page so I can look at it, or are you just gonna send me the link to where you're filing it so I can look at it? If you're filing and dropping it, I'll cover it on a live stream. Yep, even if you want to come up on panel and talk about it, you can do that. But I love poking at you and tagging you in every video. It still lets me know I can get under your skin a little. Bouncing?
We're all going to go inside.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to go inside and check the place out, I don't think she'll have a problem with that. But there is a no photography, no videoing rule. That's just for.
I get it. I go where my camera goes. So if I can't have my camera on,
I'll talk to her real quick because it's just us here that's been on camera so far.
Yeah, my whole thing is I'm not trying to. In fact, I don't try to tear anybody's business down unless I get somebody where I'm exercising my rights on a sidewalk and they come out and they call the cops on me and stuff. That's usually where I might usually tell someone to let the store owner know how you feel when they call the cops. But I mean,
I love it. I love watching the First Amendment auditors.
Yeah, that's what I do, man. I go out there and film, and
It's so fun to watch.
I can't tell you how many times cops have been called on me. So
yeah. People get pissed off whenever you call them out for not letting you do what you're legally allowed to do.
Well, I try to twist it around. It's like they'll sit here and go, you can't come out your film. Is that like a law or a policy? Like, it's our policy. Thank God I don't work for you.
Buddy, I'm on the sidewalk. You leave me alone.
Yeah. They're like, I'm gonna call the cops on you. You do whatever you got to do. And when I come out, it's some cops already know what I'm doing and don't bother me. Some will come have a conversation with me and then leave and go tell the owner that what I'm doing is. And then I got some to try to overstep, try to tell me having a tripod is against city ordinance. It's like, dude, really?
Stupid. Let me go chat with her real quick.
Yeah. Let me know. If she says no, that's cool. I'll just wrap it up and go. So this business here, guys, is was being counter protested. It's higher purpose. It's more just spiritual. It's allowing you to be who you are, not going to any other type of religion. And across the street we had basically like your traditional truck going by, traditional religion that is protested. It was organized by somebody in town here, gathered permits and everything to protest this business. And I guess before I got the call from Manuel Mata, because I didn't get much word on it, I guess he must have just been going by. I ran up here and got down here as quick as I could. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Mike. Believe it or not, I've never done shrooms, but that would be a trip from what I hear. But don't know if they really do that here. It's cool, brother. Appreciate you, man. They don't want me coming in with a camera and stuff, so we're gonna respect their right of a private business. I'm gonna fold my tripod up. All right, I'm gonna sit here and hold on. I had to squeeze my tripod a little bit here. I'm gonna try to talk to you guys on the way back to the house here real quick. I got about I'm gonna take my time, so probably about a 20-minute walk. So versus like the 13 minutes it took me to huff it up here in freaking flip-flops. And I wasn't hot in the hoodie until I got up here. Shit, maybe about 100 yards out. Kind of warmed up middle of the day here. But you know, and I'm on my phone, guys, so I only see one comment at a time. So if you guys will type in the chat, I'll shout out your names. I got dub-wubs in the house. And like I said, I'm all about the First Amendment, Second Amendment, just exercising your rights, man, because government is trying to take it away, and some people have a problem with your beliefs and your rights. I got Call of Duty Auditor, Toe for Life, Lenny. Yeah, you know what? Call of Duty, you're right. It's good exercise, man. Been sitting at home the last few days, and I've been lazy. Feel a little, I ain't gonna lie, I feel a little depressed these last couple days. Just because I haven't really been able to, with the weather and collabing with some people, not been able to go out and film the locations that I wanted to go to. And so I actually get a lot of enjoyment running out of the house and filming. It actually lifts my spirits. Because I love what I love doing what I do. I know people say that, well, you being an auditor or a cop watcher, you're just being you're just a professional agitator. Well, I don't try to agitate anybody. You know? I just try to come out here and exercise rights. And if people don't like it, I can go fly a kite. But usually, they don't fly a kite. They like to get confrontational, let their feelings get involved, call the police. I can't fix that. I can't help that. Did we have a super chat in the room that I missed? Did I miss a super chat in the room? Shit, I'm sorry if we did. There we go. James Forbes with $3. Thank you with that. Thank you with that, James. That $3 super chat. I'm sorry I missed it. A lot of times when I'm holding this camera, guys, I'm not really paying attention to the chat. Toe for Life, what's going on, buddy? I know the Angry Vet's in here. James Forbes was in here. Call of Duty Auditor. I'm sure you guys, give me a 5x5 if you can hear me, because somebody called me and a lot of times it messes up with my volume. I want to make sure we got signal back. Give me a 5x5 you guys can hear me. Okay, there we go. XGO in the house. Tyrant Auditor. Is anybody up for like I mean, it's gonna suck with the wind. I was gonna say we could do an impromptu audit. I have a liquor store right here. But I could do an impromptu an audit right here. Northside Liquor. I normally don't do these live audits though because of the trolls. What's up, Jeff? See, liquor stores aren't open on Sundays here, so everybody comes on Saturday to get their liquor. So, I just don't know how busy this place is. No, I didn't take Brownie. I left him at home. He had to go potty right before I left, so I had to take him out. Dude, I can't tell you last time I ate fast food. excited about the wind, so I'm not gonna do an impromptu audit. I'm just gonna walk and talk. That way I can block the wind with my body, because the wind's blowing from behind me. So I would normally, but yeah, well, the only problem is these wind gusts are between 20. I mean, the wind is constantly blowing at about 20 miles an hour. We're getting gusts of probably up to 40. Truth be told, I'm trying to walk here so I don't get hit by a car. Guess I'm gonna have to walk over this sign that blew over. That's what happens with Texas wind. So I do apologize about that, but that wind is bad out here today. So you guys didn't see, I walked it from on the other side of the street there, down here. I mean, I got a ways to go down here. I got probably about a mile to get home. But I hot-footed it up here because I was told what was going on, so. And there's a park on my way home, and on the way up here, there was, sorry about this loud music over here. There were a bunch of people on horses doing trail rides. So I got roughly about a mile, maybe, yeah, a mile, 3/4 of a mile, something like that. But we're just gonna walk it, get our exercise. We got some live, and I might go live later. There's some other stuff I wanted to cover. This was just an impromptu live, just because it was so close to home. You know, it's this. I think this is my second. Sorry, I wore flip-flops, so I had like a rock in my flip-flop. This is, I think, my second protest I've covered. I don't usually do the protest because I run myself thin with audits, and cop watches, and editing, and phone calls, and networking with other activists. So, and then I got my life, which I know most of you probably don't know much about my life because I don't really talk about it. Oh, just so you guys know, my trial is in 9 days. 9 days. Still about 1,000 short of the 2,500 to get the lawyer paid, so I still need about $1,000. I've earned, thanks to most of you guys, I think I've already got about 1,500 was the actual count I've got, or just shy of it. So I need about another $1,000. I got about 9 days. And we still don't have any discovery, guys. So, one of two things are gonna happen. Who's that? Jeff, F.A. Man, everybody's playing music today. It's like third or fourth song, just walking this little quarter-mile stretch. So, either the prosecution's gonna drop it, or they're going to get in there and request a continuance on the 24th. So, yeah, you guys saw the watermelon? Yeah, they're out here selling watermelon. Hey, I'm gonna end it because that was Carolina calling, so